Hi, my name's Ollie and I'm here to do a quick Q&A supporting my release of my single, Dealing with a Broken Heart. So I've had a whole jar full of questions sent in to me about my life, my music, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to waste any time because there's quite a lot and just power on through it. What makes you decide to commit to / finish an idea? Finishing and committing to are very different things. So to commit to an idea, it kind of has to have an identity. But to finish it, I actually have to force myself to finish songs. That sounds like bad, but I really struggle to, once you've got the energy, I find the difficult bit about writing a song and producing a song is keeping the energy that the emotional message kind of carries in the music for the whole duration of the song. What artists / things have helped inspire your new music? Well, I always try and write from the heart and from personal experience. I'm not very good at making it up. So basically my life inspired the lyrics, and the music is always inspired by just what I'm listening to at the time. How many songs have you written? Right, when I've had conversations about this before, it's always been a very blurred line because I feel like people can say they've written thousands of songs but never define what writing a song is. Now I don't know whether that's creating the chords and the lyrics and that's a song, or the whole thing. But I think I've written about 150 that are done, and I think I've got another 100 that are just the music, because that's how I like to do it a lot of the time, the music and put lyrics to it. What's my favourite chord? My favourite chord in the world, I don't know what it's called. The whole chord is D, G, B flat, C, F, A, and it just sounds amazing. I love it. What comes first, the lyrics or the music? Well, in this song, it was definitely the music. How long did it take to make, from writing through to having the end song? It took about, honestly, I can't tell you. I think the whole thing was probably, in time, was about 2 days. Who does your hair? I do it. What's the best thing about being on stage? Best thing about being on stage is basically getting to perform songs to people, and sometimes they sing along your words. What job would you do if you didn't do music? Something creative. I like coming up with ideas. If there was a job for someone that had to sit in an idea and just go think of stuff, and you got paid to do that, I'd like that. Or an artist, actually. I think I could do art, a lot. And I like acting, so I could do any of those things. What instruments can you play? I'll have a go at anything. I can play the drums a little bit, piano, bass and guitar, and I can sing. What got you into music? The Beatles. My friend James, he played the guitar, and I just thought he was way cooler than me. So I thought, if I play the guitar, can I be as cool as him? It never worked. Favourite place to perform live? I don't really have a favourite place, but I like going up to Scotland. I enjoy playing in Scotland, so yeah, I guess it's Scotland there. Would you say there's a bit of an emo side to you? Yeah, there's a lot of an emo side to me. A lot of my kind of early music taste was very Kerrang and very, very emo. What do you get up to when you're not doing music? All kinds of stuff. What's your go-to karaoke song? I don't really have one. I don't do karaoke. Not the best at karaoke. But I'd love to have a go at what's it? That U2 one. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. I love the chorus on that. Mwah, amazing. What's your favourite memory? I don't have a favourite memory, but I remember the reason that I don't like mushy peas. At nursery, we got given it. It was a Friday afternoon. We were given fish fingers and mushy peas, and I did not like them. And I'm pretty sure they ended up on the floor. So that's a memory. What artists do you look up to / inspire you? I look up to the tall ones. I look up to Coldplay. I went with my friend Chris, and we went to Wembley to watch them, and we were sat right at the top, and there's like 90,000 people, and I honestly at no point felt the desire to look at my phone or look away, and we were so far away, they were so engaging. So yeah, I think Coldplay are my benchmark for amazing, basically. Your best impression? Yeah, I can do an impression of Shrek, I think, so like, this is probably awful, but all girls are like onions, but I know that's just like generic Scottish, so who are some of your fave bands from near you? Fast Car to Florence, I really like. Mayock, I really like. Bands. The Mockingjays, I like Deco a lot. I'm sure there's someone that I really like that I've just forgotten in this moment, but there's lots of bands that I like. But that wasn't intentional, or was it? Have you struggled with motivation over lockdown, and if so, how did you overcome it? Yeah, I think everybody has, a little bit. I like force myself to do work. So I'm a big procrastinator, so I try and overload myself with stuff so that my procrastination can be working on something else. So you still end up working when you're like, can't be bothered to do work. How many guitars have you had over the years, and which is the most precious to you? Well, I've kind of lost count of all the guitars I've had. I couldn't tell you how many I had, but my most precious is my first acoustic guitar, which was an Epiphone Hummingbird something or other. But yeah, that's a great guitar. I've written loads of songs on it, and there's loads more songs in it, I think. So yeah, that's why that's the most precious. What colour are my socks? Like a disgusting navy. These are like really rubbish socks. They don't make me feel good about myself at all. Okay, what's your favourite lyrics from your new material? I think that the Netflix line was, I wrote it was like, ooh, this feels good. I can't remember what it says now, but you don't need love when you've got Netflix. Any production tips? Ooh, I would just say follow like your gut. That's kind of what I do. If something feels right, it probably is. So, I mean, I can't say that with like much experience, but that's certainly the way I always approach it. And I always try and think you have to find one sound in a song that makes it that song. That's something I always do. So you'll be that like a specific snare or a specific like bass sound or something like that sounds like that song. My hand is too big for the job. What is your biggest flaw? Oh, biggest flaw? Overthinking things. I overthink things a lot, like a serious amount. Favorite food ever? I'm going to say this and instantly regret it. Favorite food ever. Ever. Nesquik. Last one. How did you record the song? Well, I recorded the whole thing myself, pretty much. I did some drums with my friend Nat at his studio in Derby. He just did some drum parts for me on live drums. But everything else I'm pretty sure was me. I just kind of did it with I have a Claret like recording box, and I use AKG C214 vocal mic for my vocals and for my guitar, and then everything else was either like DI'd or MIDI'd through. So, because a lot of it's kind of synthy sounds anyway. So, yep, that's how I did that. This has been questions and answers with me, Ollie Hayes. If you've enjoyed this, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you like me and want to hear the music that I'm talking about, please go and find me on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, the whole shebang, with my new song, Dealing with a Broken Heart. Thank you very much for watching.